I'm Samira and we're in Deep Elm. Let's go discover. So tell me a little bit about Deep Elm.
So Deep Elm is one of the most historic districts in Dallas. It was founded in 1873.
Got it.
After the Civil War.
1873.
Freed slaves and Black Americans moved down here for all the jobs that they could get, and it became a thriving cultural district for freed slaves and for European immigrants.
I love it. It gives me that vibe of welcoming vibe.
Absolutely. As you can tell, it's packed on a Friday afternoon, so there's so much to do here.
Yes.
Every day of the week, all the time. There's live music, there's arts, murals, coffee shops, bars and restaurants.
Got it.
You can really spend your whole day here.
Well, I love shoes. I love basketball, so this is my kind of place. So tell me something about sneaker politics.
Yeah.
I've heard so much about it.
It's a great shop. It's so popular down here. They have really high-end streetwear and sneakers that you really can't find anywhere else.
What's the most expensive shoe in here?
Most expensive shoe in here?
Yes, I'm curious.
Is this shoe right here. Nike Auto Adapt.
Tell me why.
It self-laces, but
self-laces?
it's self-laces, and it's $400.
Power laces, all right.
So tell me about your store. What's so special about the politics?
We started in 2006 in Louisiana. From there, we have 7 stores across Louisiana and Texas. No, we got a little bit of everything. We got hats.
Yay.
Trucker hats. Those are really in right now.
Like it. All right.
I'm gonna have to adjust it or not. Look at that.
Yes. Let's see.
So this is our politics everydays collection. There's your green.
I felt feeling it, but I'm like, is this a Celtic green?
Man, it could pass.
It could pass. Anybody famous who've come here? Any Celtics have they been here when they play in Dallas?
No Celtics that I can think of. Alvin Kamara, New Orleans Saints, he's been here. CD Lamb from the Dallas Cowboys, he's been here. Luka hasn't been.
We need to tell him to come here.
We need to tell him to come. Absolutely.
We tell them you have to come see the politics.
When the Mavericks play the Celtics, we'll tell them to.
Oh yes, and I always go there and cheer for the Celtics. I don't know how they're gonna take that, right?
We've had a couple athletes come through. They enjoy it. They enjoy coming here because it feels like a place that they can come and hang out. If they
and not
buy
so much pressure
Yeah,
on buying shoes, right? I love it.
It should be fun. It should be cool.
It's really nice. I love the vibe. I'm going to go to Elm Street Tattoo.
Sure.
Tell me about them.
Yeah,
I'm so excited to go see them.
It's kind of the most legendary tattoo shop in Deep Elm. They've been down here forever and have some world-renowned tattoo artists who work there, which is just cool.
All right. What am I seeing here?
Kind of a small tattoo shop, and they just have a great vibe.
So how long have you guys been here?
This location has been here since 1996.
My goodness, that's a long time. 25
Yeah,
years.
this is our 25th year right now.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Very good. So talk to me, why does the Deep Elm have such a big tattoo culture?
I think there's lots of reasons. Historically, there's been a lot of tattooing happening here. I mean, just this place being here for 25 years, Dean and Oliver, who own the shop, have been tattooing a lot in this room for a very long time. At this point, we're tattooing people whose parents came here.
Oh, wow. Yes, 25 years.
Exactly.
Yes.
And then also, I mean, just with it being musicians and bartenders and everything, all the musicians come to us to look cooler.
So Jacob is going to show me a live tattooing. How long does it take, Jacob?
How long will this process for this tattoo
The
take?
process, yeah, how long?
This one will probably take like an hour and a half, 2 hours tops.
I feel like I'm at the dentist. The dentist holds something similar. I hate the dentist.
Kind of a similar drilling.
Yes. So tell me, what's the craziest tattoo you've ever put on
Craziest
someone?
tattoo?
Yes.
I mean, lots of stuff is crazy. I mean, people come in and they want their girlfriend's name on their face. That's always crazy. Oh yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Tattoo a lot of faces.
How about if
here.
they break up? What happens?
That's their problem.
Not yours.
That is not my business.
Oh my gosh. Have the Muslim women come in here before?
yeah.
Really? To get a tattoo?
I guess I don't know how practicing they may be.
Got it.
I mean, normally if they come in, they don't necessarily have.
Tell you the covering.
Well, and maybe they're not as covered.
A job, yes.
So It's hard to say.
Yes.
You know, you don't do a lot of talking about religion and politics
Got
in the
it.
tattoo shop,
Yes.
so.
I had my own biases with tattoo shops and everything. I was like, they're not welcoming. They don't want,
No way. Tattoo shops are historically some of the most welcoming places.
Got it.
Because if you look at the early days of tattooing, everybody that got tattooed were freaks, essentially.
Yep.
You didn't fit in with the rest of the world.
True.
So like nobody, especially when I talk to my friends that have been tattooing for 30, 40 years, there's this big resurgence in, everybody wanting to put out that their tattoo shop is a safe space.
Yes.
But in reality, it always was. Because, if you walk down the street, some people might think you look weird, but they also think I look weird. I don't look like the regular guy walking down the street either, So, and it's kind of always been that way, especially 20 years ago when nobody had tattoos and you see a guy with their neck tattooed, you automatically assume they were a criminal.
That's true.
So.
So is me. Right?
Exactly. People automatically
people
make
see it.
assumptions based.
She's from the Middle East.
Exactly.
She's here. She's oppressed and everything. I get it.
Especially in a street shop like this, we tattoo every type of person, and we always have. If you walk in the door and you have money to spend, we don't care where you're from, what you're doing, your religion, your sexual preference, even what you want to get tattooed. If we can do a good job, we'll tattoo you and send you on your way, and hope that you have the best experience. That's the way I've always seen tattoo shops. It doesn't. Nobody really cares what.
So that's what the general audience would have been thinking.
But I think a lot of times people see tattooers, maybe a big white tattooed guy, and they think, oh this guy's scary. He doesn't. And in reality, I just want your money.
I hear you. It's the same thing. So people with tattoos, people see them as different.
Exactly.
And me, I'm a Muslim woman, right? Who's covered like this.
Exactly.
Oh, you're oppressed. You can't speak for yourself. You have to walk behind your husband.
Totally.
So I get it. Well, thank you so much for
course.
talking to me. I really like this.
Yeah.
So one time maybe I might come and get my nose pierced if I have the guts to
we
do
can
that.
do it.
You can do it.
Well, we
with
can't-
the needle. I
we
went in
can't-
with the needle, not with the gun.
Oh yeah, we don't use guns for that stuff. I only do that at the mall.
I know. I'm not doing that in the mall. I'm going to be hardcore.
No,
I'm
we
not going
do
to do mall
have-
things anymore.
So we do have a studio down the street called Heart and Hand Gallery, and they do
Nice.
piercings there in
Okay.
a private room.
Okay.
And then we also have another location on Lower Greenville,
Okay.
which they also do walk-in piercings there. So just tattoos here.
So tell me about Jaden and Clover.
Yeah, so they are one of the first shops that actually opened in Deep Ellum. They came down when it was mostly just live music venues and new restaurants were popping up, and they
Right.
came down and said, we think people want to shop cute stuff. We think there needs to be a boutique down here. And
Hey sis, I'm here with Frank. Tell me what we're doing here today.
So we're gonna build a terrarium today.
All right.
These are our terrariums.
Okay.
And you already picked out your succulents.
Yes, I
and
did.
now I'm gonna ask you what color sand you wanna do.
I was thinking yellow, that green. No,
Alright.
actually this one.
Like this one?
Yes.
So now it's like sand art.
Okay.
I don't know, did you ever do sand art when you were younger?
No, I'm from Africa. So we played with real sand,
Yeah.
no colors.
Now you're just gonna layer your sand.
I like this.
That's cool.
It's very soothing, by
It
the way.
is. I was gonna
Yes.
say it's like
I
weirdly
feel like
soothing.
exhaling. I think it's all the plants.
So we opened 5 years ago.
Okay.
The owner is Giselle Rugeberg.
Giselle.
And, yeah,
I like the
she's-
name.
so
Do I have to
said
put it on
yes.
top of it?
Yeah, so if you do corners,
Okay, corners.
yeah, it kind of helps it pop out more because no one's really gonna see the middle. Everyone's
Okay.
only gonna see the outsides.
Okay.
So really just worry about your outside colors.
Oh,
Gonna
I
get
see
you
what you're
more.
saying.
Yeah,
Okay.
you see it? Eventually you get those cool waves.
Really nice. This one's definitely new for me. I've never done anything like this.
We've tried really hard to make sure everyone feels really happy when they walk
Yes,
in. You know, our motto is kind of good vibes. That's what we try to strive to be. So whenever anyone walks in here, whoever they may be, we really want to make sure they're happy and they leave here a little bit happier. And so
Next.
now we're gonna depot it, and you'll be careful because you don't want those to poke you either.
right,
You want me to do this one?
No.
Okay, you got it.
Oh gosh, it's coming. It's breaking or something. See, I told you I'm not a
No,
flaky
these are
person.
super. Like people always get worried that they're breaking them,
I'm worried I'm gonna break them.
but they're super resilient. So when you take them out of the pot, you're just gonna break off the soil
Okay.
and get some of the roots exposed.
Okay.
And the reason why we're doing this is because the roots still need a little bit of soil around them
Got
for
it.
them to absorb the little water they get.
Okay.
And that's how they stay alive in the sand.
Okay.
And then once you do that, you're just gonna pretty much slide that into the sand,
All right.
bury it like so, and then cover it up.
I'm looking at my waves.
And then once we plant that one in there, we'll put more sand on top and that'll keep
Okay.
it from moving around.
So how do I get this one? This is wet.
So yeah, it just rained, so
Okay,
it's a
yes.
little damp. You can be,
pull
they're
it.
not gonna break, yeah,
Oh,
I promise.
gosh.
They're gonna be okay.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, my word.
And then that's perfect like that.
Okay.
And then just slide it into the sand.
Okay.
There you go.
Come on, baby.
There you go.
Come on, girls. All right, so what are we doing now?
Okay, so now
Yes.
you're just gonna pour the sand over the dirt and the
Okay.
soil and cover it
Okay.
all up with the sand.
Okay.
And that'll just clean it up and make sure all those roots are buried in the sand because that's really important.
Okay.
So now we're gonna sprinkle rocks on top around it. So these
Okay.
are the different colored rocks. And then just sprinkle them however you want.
Oh, yes. It looks so beautiful.
It's like a
Yes,
beach.
it is. So what do we do next? So we just love on this,
Yeah,
right?
so now
Okay,
you're done.
perfect. Terrarium? It's called a terrarium?
Yeah,
Terrarium.
Yeah.
See, I'm so African still, right? So tell me about the murals.
Yeah.
I heard Deep Elm is so full of this great art, great murals.
Yeah, so there's
talk to
over
me.
150 murals in Deep
Okay.
Elm, and this is done by an artist named Steve Hunter. He's an excellent local artist, but he's actually from the UK originally
Oh,
and
wow.
moved to Dallas to become an art teacher.
Okay.
And ended up becoming a muralist in Deep Elm. So
Love
people
it.
come from all over the world to paint murals here and to
know.
see the murals here. It's kind of become the hot spot of public art in all of Texas, and
I
especially this
love it.
region. It's really the only place in the city where you
I
could
think
come
so.
and there could be like a burlesque bar next to a coffee shop, next to an all-day diner. You know, you just don't find all those things existing in the same
No.
place. A businessman
Welcome,
getting
yes.
a drink with a punk rocker about to go do a set. You know, those things happen
That is
every
what
day
only
here.
on Deep Elm.
Exactly. It's what makes the neighborhood so vibrant and special.
I love it. So thank you, Micah, for showing me this great Deep Elm. I
Absolutely.
really enjoyed being here. So if anybody wants to know more about Deep Elm, where should they go to
great
find
question.
you?
So they can follow us on Instagram,
Yay.
which is at Deep Elm, or
Okay.
visit our website, which is deepelmtexas.com. We always have a list of all the events that are going on, live music they can catch, community stories and interviews we do with business owners, and just so everyone knows what's going on in the neighborhood.
I enjoyed discovering Deep Elm. Thank you so much.
Good.
So remember to always look beyond our differences and always look to what links us. You can discover so much. Don't forget to subscribe and to comment below and to like our channel and to keep your notifications on so you can know when we post a new episode. See ya!
Bye.